Oh, hello there. Welcome to the haul video for our July 2019 trip to Walt Disney World. If you're new to the channel, I'm Peter.
I'm Mary.
I'm Aidan.
And we're 3/4 of the family that makes up Two Tiny Wings. If you haven't checked our travel vlogs for that July trip, we will put the link below for the first part of the first day. But all of the stuff that you're going to see today are different items that we picked up along the way on that trip. I think we're going to start with 3 different free items that we got that were around the 3 of the different dining experiences that we went. What are we starting with, Mary?
So the first thing is from Takumite.
And these are some Japanese candies, and Mary will kind of bring them in there if you can see. Some Japanese candies, and what they do is they give you these as a free kind, or not a free, but they give you as a treat at the end of the meal to go ahead and remember your meal by. So you can actually pick some of these a little bit larger portions up in the large merchandise shop that's in the Japan Pavilion.
The next thing was from Jiko. This came with the meal, and it's a 4-course meal that's all centered around Lion King.
And yeah, they gave you, it's basically a description from the chef about what all of the different parts of the meal meant and what they were all about and how they related to the Lion King movie.
And then finally were some coasters from Homecoming.
And that's the Florida Southern restaurant that is in Disney Springs. And the server that we had was nice enough to go ahead and bring all the different types of coasters that they had as a little kind of free memento for us to take home from that dining experience as well.
Okay, so now that we're over with the 3 dining free stuff, we're gonna go on to some of our smaller items, which are pins. So first we have 2 pins that are for our social media winners.
And you'll see the first one is a Forky pin. Let me see if I can get that in there close.
There you go. Yeah.
Right. And I think we got that one from the Imagination Pavilion.
Yes.
But Forky was everywhere on the trip.
And this is the Star Wars one.
Yep, Join the Resistance.
And both of these were $9.99. This one was outside of Star Tours in the gift shop as you exit there.
And we are going to try from time to time to maybe have some different things on the social media. So we will have the links to the Facebook and Instagram accounts below as well. So check those out.
Now these next 4, they're not exactly they're not an official set, but
yeah, they're not sold as a set,
but they're pretty much a set. It's 4 separate pins. They're $9.99 each, but you can see it's the Nightmare Before Christmas as the Haunted Mansion stretching paintings, and these are mine. I personally love the Haunted Mansion. I love Stretching Room. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. So I saw these on the first day and I knew I had to get them, so I waited, and then like the 6th day I bought them and now they're mine. Okay, let's see. Then Dad got this.
Yeah. So I wanted something to put both when I had my annual pass and once I have my ID that I have to wear at work, I wanted something to hold that in. So I got one of these pin trading pouches. I don't know if that old. Yeah, there you go. Yep. So it's one of the pin trading pouches. You can see that on the back. It's the official pin trading pouch, but it's got the scenes from Last Jedi on it.
And that was $8.99. Next, we're gonna move on to clothing. Now, this is a gift for someone.
Yep, it's a coworker of mine, and it definitely fits his personality quite well.
And that is $24.99.
Next is something, Dad, you got this?
I did, yeah.
Yes. It's a Walt Disney World sweatshirt.
That was $49.99, and this is all before annual pass holders. Now, the next thing, speaking of annual pass holders, this is an annual pass holder exclusive shirt. we got this out in the Star Tours gift shop, and it says like Galaxy's Edge Landing 2019 and Dad's.
As you will find out as you watch more of the videos and hopefully more of the things that we create, I'm a very, very big Star Wars fan. So I was very excited to get to see that, especially it being a kind of pass holder exclusive shirt, and for Galaxy's Edge, which I'm very excited about as well.
And that was $34.99.
Next is a Spirit jersey that's like a Buzz Lightyear.
This one was mine. I saw this. We went up to New York, and this was in the Disney store. And I saw this, and I was like, I don't like the normal Spirit jersey designs, but I saw this and I loved it. So I immediately wanted to get it, and that was $64.99.
And Mary actually wore this on the plane ride home and got multiple.
Oh my goodness.
You got multiple compliments about it in the airport.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Next is a Figment long sleeve shirt.
Yep. And so you can see Figment is there, and Figment. The name of the channel is Two Tiny Wings, from the one part of Figment, which is his Two Tiny Wings. And so I'm a very big Figment fan. You see, it says, I don't know if you can see it down the arm, but it says. Maybe you can't see it.
It just says Imagination.
Imagination down the arm.
And we got this at the Imagination Pavilion for $34.99.
And they had these at a bunch of different places around Epcot as well, because he's kind of become a Epcot mascot.
So I got my headband. This was from the hat shop, right on the corner as you enter the Magic Kingdom. Like I said earlier, I'm a very big fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. So I was very excited when I saw this, and this was $27.99.
And then I got the Master Gracie Tombstone hat. This is from the Haunted Mansion. This is one of the tombstones that's there. You can see it's got the Haunted Mansion on the back. We got this at Memento Mori's.
For $27.99.
That's the gift shop right there by Haunted Mansion as well.
I got a Mickey hat first, or second technically. But it's like a Mickey Nike like sporty hat.
And that was $34.99?
It was a shop in Hollywood Studios.
On Sunset Street. Yeah,
you can see
Sunset Boulevard. Yeah.
They're pretty common. And then I got an MU hat, where if you've ever been to Disney, you've probably seen an MU hat somewhere.
And that was $27.99. And then the last was Mom's ears. These are kind of, they are new ears, but they're like an older style of mini, and these were also $27.99.
Cool. What do we got next?
Next, we're going to move on to our, like backpacks and notebooks.
Okay, cool.
So, my mom and dad said that if I saw a backpack that I liked, well, I could get it for my school backpack. And once I saw this, I immediately fell in love and knew that I wanted it. So it's a cat backpack, and it opens up, and there's a nice big pocket. There's also a pocket in the front right here. But the coolest thing, I think, is when you zip it up and you fold it, how you close the flap is you pull up the cat's little paws, and then it's covering its eyes. And this was $59.95. And the thing about the Japan gift shop is that you cannot use annual pass holder discounts at that shop. The next thing I got was, I'm a very big anime lover, and I really like Boku no Hero Academia, and so they had a few notebooks that were themed to that. So these are two characters from the anime, and these were each $14.95, and also from the Japan Pavilion gift shop.
If you've heard of that anime, comment below, or if you have no idea what that anime is, comment below, or if you have your favorite anime, comment below.
This is a gift for a friend. She really likes The Lion King, and this is basically a notebook, and it's meant to look like the VHS tape, like holder. So there's the VHS tape, and inside it's got line paper and graph paper, and this was $15.99.
And they added those a bunch of places. I think we got that at the Emporium, but
yes,
they have them at a bunch of different locations.
And then this was a Loungefly backpack. They have this multiple places, but we got this at a shop on Sunset Boulevard. It was $75, and we actually got it delivered to our hotel room.
And that was one of the cool things, is that we bought it, and Mary all of a sudden decided she wanted it, but it was earlier in the day, and we didn't want to really have to carry it around. And we thought that we were going to have it delivered to the front of the park, and they're like, no, we'll deliver it to your hotel if you're staying on property. So we just filled out one of those forms, and they said, oh yeah, by tomorrow at 3 o'clock it'll be at the gift shop in Animal Kingdom Lodge, and sure enough it was.
Yep. Okay, next let's do mugs. So here we have our resort mugs. Now these are included with your dining plan if you are on the dining plan, but if you're not, they're $18.99 each, and they have 3 different designs. We have 2 out of the 3 because last time we went is one of the had one of the designs.
We might have one.
There's a.
No, that's
it's
okay. Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's a Pixar. There's a Pixar design that has Finding Nemo, Buzz Lightyear, The Good Dinosaur, Lightning McQueen, and then some of the notable Walt Disney World emblems in the back. And then the second one, since it's Mickey's birthday, there's a Mickey through the ears.
Oh, I switched them. That's the Mickey one.
Yeah, so it's all like different Mickey things, like a Mickey ear hat, Mickey premium bar, and that's the Pixar.
And this is the
one.
Pixar. This is the Pixar one. Hopefully it's showing up pretty well. I think it is. But yeah, and they have different colors. So we got 2 of the Mickey ones in black and red, and then we got 2 of the Pixar ones in pink.
We got them in black and red, like Mickey's colors.
Yeah, we did.
The next item is a gift for a friend who is watching our dogs. This is a chip mug from Beauty and the Beast. You see he has a little chip right there. And this was $22.99, and we got it at the Emporium. The next is a travel mug, because Dad needed a travel mug. And it's Star Wars themed. And that was $22.99, and we got that at Disney Springs at the Star Wars store.
That's the little slide thing there, removable lid. See, cool.
Next is another item that Aidan got it at the Disney.
I think it was the regular pin trading store.
Yeah, he got it at the pin trading store in Disney Springs.
It's a rocket. It was a rocket pop figure from the Mission Breakout in Disneyland California Adventure, and it's a park exclusive, so you can't like get it online unless you like buy it off eBay or something.
Yeah. Okay, and that was $19.99. Next, I think we'll do plushies.
Yep. Start with this guy. Here is Tigger. I'm a very big Tigger fan. I actually have a Tigger plush collection. I probably have like 15 or 20 of them, including like a 3-foot tall one that Allie got me for one of our anniversaries, and I like this guy a lot, and so we got him at the Emporium.
He was $26.99, and they had a special where if you get 2, they're $22 each. So we actually got a Dumbo plush for a friend who had gotten injured, but we already
had as like a get well gift.
Yeah, so we'd already given it to her, but they were each $26.99, but with the deal they were each $22.
Yes.
Right, so I got one of my friends a gift because he really likes seagulls, so I got him like the seagulls from, what is it?
From
Finding
Nemo that say mine, 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 and like they have little fish that say mine.
And that was $19.99, and he got it at the Pixar store in
Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
Yeah, right on Sunset Boulevard there's a Pixar store.
It used to be the Villains shop. Next is my giant Eeyore that I love very much. He was very fluffy. He was $39.99, and I got him in Animal Kingdom, and Eeyore is one of my favorite characters. I saw him and immediately knew I needed him. And what was actually kind of funny was in our hotel room, I would always have him sitting on my bed, and Mousekeeping would like pose him in different spots. So one day we came in and he was like sitting but peeking around the corner, and it was really cute.
And as a point of reference, they did let Mary carry this as a personal item on the plane, so she flew back with this. TSA let her do that.
In my lap the
So there
entire
you
time. I think he got stuck on the conveyor belt at one point. Okay.
I think we're almost done, right?
Yes. Next. So this is another thing from the Japan shop. They have a thing called that's Pick-a-Pearl, where you can get a pearl ticket for about $17.
I think it's $17 or $18.
But then there's tax at it. So you pick one of the oysters and you get a pearl, and then you can choose what you want it set in. This was for my mom. She had my dad and brother pick a pearl, and she got a silver pearl, which is actually one of the more rare pearls, and then she got it set in this ring, which was $59.99. And then I'm just wearing it on my finger,
so when you pick the pearl, and there'll be a video, and when we did it, you'll see it in the vlog. but you pay for the pearl. You pick the pearl, you go through the whole experience of that. And then if you just want the pearl, you can just do that, but they do have different kind of settings that you can purchase for various amounts of money if you want to turn it into a piece of jewelry. But you don't have to, you can just have the pearl.
And this is another thing that you cannot use your annual pass holder discount on.
Now, I think the last thing we've got is our magic bands. I had gotten and Allie had both gotten magic bands before we went on the trip. This was my, and you may have seen it at times when I'm checking it, is my Figment magic band. Right. There we go. That's my Figment magic band. And again, I'm a big Figment fan, especially because he's the mascot of this channel. And so it has Imagine and Dream and Explore on it.
And that was $29.99, I believe, on Amazon. And
then the other one that I got was they were offering the deal where you could get instead of just getting the solid colored ones, you could upgrade. And for normally the magic bands cost $25, but for $10 you could upgrade. And so we did that, and I upgraded to a Pirates of the Caribbean one because I thought that was one of the cooler ones. I wanted to get something that was ride associated. And so that was one of the cooler ones. It was all Pirates of the Caribbean, so I like that. So what was nice was, as long as you link them both to your account, you can use any of them. So anything that's linked to your account to you, the user, you can use at any time. So some days I'd use my Figment one, some days I'd use my Pirates one. It didn't matter.
I upgraded to a Disney Villains magic band. And I don't know why we don't have it here, but our mom upgraded to a...
Oh, we do have it.
She upgraded to a Baymax.
Oh yeah, I don't know where that one went. But there was another Baymax one. If you watch the vlogs, there's times where she'll have checked in either to a fast pass or into the parks, so you get to see that one.
And then she had also bought, or we had gotten her for her Mother's Day or birthday. We got this. This was $24.99, and it is Up themed. That's one of her favorite Pixar movies. Aidan, you're up, bro.
So my original one that we got for like the $10 upgrade was a Black Panther because he's my second favorite Marvel character behind Hawkeye. But it has the Marvel symbol. I don't know if that's focus. It is focus.
Yeah, there you go.
It has the Marvel symbol, Black Panther on it. And then my other one is for my favorite ride in Disney, Expedition Everest. It has the little...
Now, we had been searching around for a while for an Everest magic band for Aidan, and we couldn't find one anywhere. And then all of a sudden, they have these D-Tech kiosks where you can basically make your own phone case, not make your own, but choose from phone case designs and personalize it. And that was $29.95, and it was really easy to use. You'll see it probably in the vlog, but I don't remember if we filmed it or not, but you choose what your magic band design looked like. You could put your name on it, and then you just went up to the cash register and they gave you a ticket where they would go print it, and you just went and picked it up.
Yep.
It was weird, like it was like right at the end of the day, and it was in the Space Mountain gift shop, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think that about wraps up our haul video. Before we kind of sign off, we did want to make a special note of the artwork that is behind us. One of our favorite YouTube Disney vloggers is Gracie, and he, along with one of our favorite vloggers, Adam Hattan, they do a lot of different vlogs, but Gracie is also an artist, and a little while back he was selling some prints of some of the art he had did. So we ended up hanging them behind us. Some alternative takes on some classic Disney characters. So if you were looking at the art behind us and wondered kind of what that was what that's from. And we'll put links to both of their channels down below.
Yeah.
Again, they're some of the favorite vloggers that we watch all the time.
The art was a limited edition print set of 140, I believe, so you can't get them anymore. We were able to get one before they sold out, but
yeah, definitely check out their stuff on YouTube and some of Gary's art, because it's pretty good. I think that's about it. Is that about it?
We didn't spend everything in our life. We still have leftover funds.
Yep. So I think that about wraps it up. So until the next vlog, or the next time we talk to you, we invite you to set your imaginations free.
Bye.